Dragonfire50337 here, and I've decided to do a little bit different thing here. I'm gonna do a Pokemon BlazeBlack Nuzlocke. So, for those of you that don't know what BlazeBlack is, it's pretty similar to Pokemon Black, except it features every single Pokemon ever created within the wild, within the game. So, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I'll just skip through all this here. I'm also going to be doing something a little different than a simple just playthrough of the game. I'll be doing a monotype run, specifically for the poison type. For those that don't know what a monotype run is, it's pretty much just it's a run through where you pretty much just use one type of Pokemon, so all the Pokemon I use will have to be part poison. So I'll just go and name myself here. There we go. So let's just get through this game pretty quickly. So yeah, so if you wanted to Nuzlocke, or not Nuzlocke, that's a whole nother story. Monotype run through this. There's actually a few type changes and stat changes done to Pokemon. So like, basic rule of monotypes is that you have to be able to capture a Pokemon that will have that type or eventually evolve into something with that type before the first gym. So in regular Black, there'd be certain types you couldn't do, but in BlazeBlack there's a few extra types. For example, the Dragon type. They've changed the final typings for the starters in this. So Serperior is now Grass Dragon, Emboar is now Fire Ground, and Samurott is now Water Fighting. So that makes them very, very unique. Excuse me. With them doing that, now I could make it easy on myself doing poison and choose Oshawott first, and then have a poison type to use against a grass type gym leader. I think we can go for a bit of a tougher thing and go with Snivy and have to fight fire types. You know, add a little bit of difficulty to it. Those of you that are looking for BlazeBlack, I won't tell you how to go find it. If you want to find it, you can just Google it. If you want to play it with the emulator I'm using, just Desmumi. Again, you have to go find that all yourself. I'm not going to be giving those out. Anyways, without further ado, let's get this first battle underway. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh, something else to mention is there's many Pokemon have had the abilities they get changed, so they can start with their dream abilities pretty much. So, male Snivy, let me see what abilities he has. Yeah, Contrary right there. So, that makes him very powerful. For those of you that have already thought of it, yes, Draco Meteor and Leaf Storm are both available on Serperior. It's as broken as it sounds. I've tried it before. Let's just spam away a tackle here. I should be able to win it, no problem. Provided I don't get hit with... Actually, some tells me I should be able to beat him. Oh, well, that's rather embarrassing. Oh well, nothing I can do about that. Oh well, I wasn't planning on using Snivy anyways. I'm just using him as cannon fodder pretty much until I can get my poison types. Would've been nice if Snivy was a poison type. Be nice. I don't know, Dragon's nice, but it's just too overpowered for me. I would prefer it if he became a poison or electric type in the end of this. Something else I should mention is all the starters are wild, all the legendaries are wild, every single Pokemon is available in some form. And all evolutions that would normally require trades, those are all been changed. Usually you just need an item to do it now. It's all very enclosed, it's very, the game is pretty much, you just need the game, you don't need anything else in order to play it. Let's go with Leer this time so I don't get speed hacks like I did last time. Yeah, there we go. It is a little... Nope. That was me fast forwardsing and then not paying attention to what I'm doing. I should, in theory, be able to still win this one, but I have to be careful. Probably not, unless I get a critical here. Well, I think I'm faster, or at least no, not faster, okay. I'll try not to look at this and think about it as my skills as a battler. They're not good, but I'm not normally that bad at battling. Yeah, so let's just head down. There's a few codes that you can put into the game that has a number of cheats and stuff. The only ones that I use, they're not really cheats so much. Well, one of them is, but the other is just by pressing the L and R buttons. So those will be usually Q and W if you're using Desmumi, and it will show you the IVs and the EVs of your Pokemon. And then another one where you can press, I believe it's L, which would be Q, while you're running around, and then it'll cause a shaking spot to appear. So yeah, you can use that to very quickly odd-no spam, as this game is, the difficulty's been ramped up by a fair amount. Yeah, I just got the bicycle there. I don't really use it, I just hit fast forward and move around. I never actually started the game at night, didn't know there were Woobat there instead of not Starly. Wow, that was bad. Hit-uff. I always forget that. I'm going to go to Bianca's house first. Let's head over there. I think this is Bianca's house. Nope. Just wasting all this time with just getting all lost in the town, losing all my first Pokemon battles. This is not a good start for me at all. So Bianca is just fighting with her father, like always if you played Black. The story itself does not change at all. It's really the only thing different is just the Pokemon you can find, the trainers Pokemon, and just the Pokemon that the gym leaders have and the difficulty of them. Other than that, the game is pretty much identical. But yeah, if you're looking for just a new spin on an old game that you liked, I'd definitely recommend you check it out. So I'll probably add various nicknames to my Pokemon as I go through. I'll probably ignore the ones that aren't on my team though, so Snivy shall just remain Snivy. There we go. Again, that's what happens when I fast forwards through it, and then I'm just hitting the A button rapidly. So let's just get my Pokedex here, and then head out and try and capture some Pokemon. There we go. So, I only know a few areas that are guaranteed to have poison Pokemon, and that's the Route 2 and the Dream Yard. The Dream Yard's, you can access it early in this game, well, in the modified version of it. So that has a couple poison types in it, and then Route 2 has a couple poison types, so I'll make sure to capture those, just skip through Route 1, reach Route 2, get my poison types, and then start training them up, so I don't have to worry about Snivy anymore. Unfortunately, they're not the greatest poison types until I reach the Dream Yard, but could be worse. Could be stuck having to use only those poison types against the gym leader. That'd be suicide pretty much, as it's Wurmple and Weedle, so I'd be stuck using two guys that are weak to fire against a fire gym leader. So, but no, I believe I can find Venonat, although that's still a bug, and then the two Nidorans in the Dream Yard. So those are mostly the two that I'm looking for, is just male Nidoran, female Nidoran. Fortunately, they are a fair bit rare, but I'll do what I can. All I really need is one of them, but I prefer the male. I like Nidoking better than Nidoqueen, especially with the chance of him getting sheer force in this. It's a lot of fun. Oh, and something else while I'm reminded, the TMs, well, not TMs, but the items you find on the ground have been all changed. So you can find, you get a ton of TMs way faster in this. So I think Incinerate is in the Dream Yard now instead of being really late. That's really the one I can just remember off by heart just because it's so early. Unfortunately, nothing on my team can make use of it right now. So let's just go through this real quick. are always the most boring parts of the Pokemon games. You've played them for years, and you still have to go through them every time you play. I'm pretty sure you know how to catch a Pokemon by now. I'm pretty sure you could teach the professor, or whoever's teaching you at this point, how to catch a Pokemon, and you could do it better. Okay, well, maybe not better. Professor Juniper actually did it pretty well. Unlike old man who wants his coffee, just throwing Pokeballs at stuff full health, normally not the best idea. Okay. So let's just charge ahead here. Sharon and Bianca kinda... No, not gonna let me go yet. Come on, let's go. Oh, they're still talking. Ugh. There we go. So onward. Just talk to these random people. I think you're the wrong one. I think this guy, yeah. I think it's girl, maybe. But I'll get the potion that they give. There we go. Ugh. Such basic knowledge, actually. Darn it. Wild Hoots. You are not a poison type, so I'm not gonna fight you. Yeah, bike will just make it more common to run into things when I'm trying to get through things fast. Yay. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Ooh, I forgot. I'm gonna have to fight N. Oh well. I don't believe you need to beat him, so there's be another loss. Oh man. Oh well, once I have my poison types, then I'll be doing a lot better. For now, it's just gonna be me getting my butt handed to me by 3 trainers in a row. Wonderful. I'm really proving myself as being a competent battler here, destined to become a Pokemon master. Okay. Once I've got all this boring intro stuff out of the way, then we can finally get moving with all the interesting stuff, like forming my team up and getting ready to channel the gym. But my team's not even hurt. Why should I talk with her? Well, thankfully it only takes a few seconds. And with the Desmumi's fast forward, it works much faster. Oh, yes, Juniper, I know it's a PC. It's the 21st century. I'm pretty sure almost everyone knows what a PC is. Or at least a computer. Who knows? Could be a Mac and some weird off-world Pokemon thing. Oh, probably not. Come on. Enough talking. Let me go. I have an N to lose to. Let's run outside. Deal with his speech. Okay. So let's get through this as quickly as possible. I may have to cut off the video before I can get to fighting Endo, just due to YouTube time limits and whatnot. I can really only go for 15 minutes at a time, so I'll probably have to cut it off in like a minute or something, and then I'll just continue it after, right as I start my battle with N, provided I can reach that point. I should be able to. Let's see if the game lets me. I got like 20 seconds to go. Let's see if Geddes will stop talking and give me a second. Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not. Nah, he's not going that fast. Alright. I think I will just cut it here and then I'll... Actually... Yeah. Actually, I might be able to get right into the beginning of my battle with N, so I can just start it right up from the beginning. Yeah, I think I can probably do that, so I shall end it as soon as I get into my battle with N. So I'll end it here, and I will be back momentarily, well, not momentarily, in the next video. Thanks for watching.